11, Bryce Prince back there trying to catch back up to Richie Escalante. Richie Escalante makes the move to move into third place at the moment. I'm going to take that spot back. First lap out, Bobby Fong goes 28.571. Everyone else in the 29s and 30s, so an incredible lap from Bobby Fong immediately, and he's throwing down the fastest segment times through 1 and 2 right now. He's pulled out a gap on these guys, starting to do the disappearing act, and Hayden Gillum doesn't want to let him go. Another move by Sean Dillon Kelly underneath Bryce Prince there into the corkscrew. Sean is on a tear right now. Had a bad start, but he's moved his way all the way up into 5th place right now. Bryce Prince fighting back down to turn 10, takes that spot back from Sean Dillon Kelly. Sean gets a good run heading for turn 11, but he's on the outside. Goes around the outside, makes the pass on Bryce Prince though into turn 11.
Ooh, like getting a little bit loose, he definitely pushed it hard.
Bobby Fong in 27.2. Hayden Gillum turns it back. I'm happy to just get a podium, but
I mean, second's not first and third's not second, so every racer definitely wants to go as fast as they can.
Well, I saw on Hayden Gillum's Instagram post coming into this round, he said, well, Laguna Seca was one of my worst races of last year, and I was like, well, dude, we battled for the last podium spot. I thought it was a pretty good race.
PJ just went on the inside of Richie Escalante coming in through the corkscrew, and he made it stick, leading coming down to that corkscrew.
Yeah, nice move by PJ. He lined that one up way back coming out of turn 6. So, PJ starting to get his mojo back after getting stood up down in turn 2 by Hayden Gillum. Hayden Gillum went around the outside of him, if you remember, and chopped the wheel of PJ. That allowed PJ to run a little bit wide there. So let's see if Richie can tag onto the back of PJ. I think PJ is going to try to reel back in these leaders. We know he's got the pace. He's doing
strong coming down that straightaway.
He's not going to be happy until he catches Bobby Fong out front.
Se salió el loco. He's taking that carrot of Bobby Fong, helping him along with that draft.
So Richie's settled in. Richie Escalante on the Hudson Racing Yamaha R6 has settled in behind PJ Jacobson. Looks like he's just trying to take some notes and follow the New York rider back up into the podium places.
Well, if you want to talk about seat time with any of the riders here in our 600 class, PJ definitely competing on the World Superbike and World Supersport level. Has definitely turned a lot of laps here at Laguna Seca.
This is true. Now we've got Sean Dillon Kelly. He's sitting back in 5th. He does have clear track now. He's broken away from Bryce Prince and Josh Hayes. Josh Hayes looking to line up Bryce Prince there in turn 11 on his MP13 sponsored.
Follow that back? You know, it looks like some of these riders are starting to get into their flow, into their groove, and we're definitely seeing a little bit of spacing going on, but everyone maintaining their positions at the moment.
PJ looking nice and smooth, but unfortunately these guys are about a half second off the pace right now. If they're wanting to reel in, these guys are going to have to drop into the low 27s to make it happen.
Either do that or let some of the riders in front of them try to pass each other and slow each other down. Sometimes when the riders are battling for position, they just lose a little bit of time and allow those people behind them to close the gap.
Absolutely, and what we're seeing now is Hayden Gillen starting to reel up on Bobby Fong. Let's see if the new gap. For the both of them, so not fast enough to reel these two guys in at front. So Bobby Fong and
we got Caroline Olsen on the oh, and Hayden goes down. Oh no, and turns it down.
Oh wow, same guy. Put it in the air fence. That is too bad. The bike has actually gone over the air fence. Very easy corner to do. You think you're reeling up on the guy, you brake a little bit late, you start to turn in, and the front just folded. Been there and done that, buddy. I feel for you.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to get back on track. That bike was over the air fence and in the actual fence of the racetrack.
So now Bobby Fong out front has a nice little comfortable cushion. We can see the second and third place riders not too far behind. Richie Escalante has got to know that all of a sudden I'm in podium contention.
These guys are flying.
So PJ Jacobson takes over the second spot. Richie Escalante into third. They have
Se cayó el second place. He was catching up to them.
My apologies. I'm still not sure who that rider is. I think that might have been Corey Ventura, but I can't tell.
There's so hard here on the brake, especially on the front, and we're just seeing all these riders. Just a little too much pressure on that front brake, and then tuck the front. It just happened so quickly.
Well, you got to think these guys haven't gotten a whole lot of track time. You know, they got 2 sessions on Friday. They had yesterday off. Then this morning they go out early in the morning. Track conditions are completely different than what they are now. This is the last race of the day. We're pretty much at the hottest of the day, so conditions and trying to keep your bike nice and go as fast as possible.
That's true. I mean, we saw this second time and that's last time. This race, we're only on lap 8 of 19, and we have many riders going in their best time right now. All the way up in country, we've been blowing her best lap time of the race, and 130.1.
Yeah, battle of attrition. To fall out of this race, unfortunately. Still plenty of good battles on track. The one we're seeing right now on TV is between PJ Jacobson and Richie Escalante for that battle for second place right now. Bobby Fong out front and flying. But Richie's a really good rider. I got to spend some laps with him last year. This kid is no stranger to late racing, sliding that bike around. The kid out of Mexico City is pretty brave when you're out there riding heads up against him. And, you know, it just shows what kind of caliber rider he is. He's riding with a guy that has run up front in the World Super Sport Championship. So PJ Jacobson's got his hands full with the number 54, Richie Escalante.
Yeah, Super sport, super stop,
Here's a little further back, the battle for fifth right now. Josh Hayes has got the lead in front of Bryce Prince at the moment. We did see a couple moves there. Josh Hayes operation, Bryce Prince down at the turn two. And is holding down that fifth place spot right now. Sean Dylan Kelly's in
right there on PJ's tail, just trying to make the inside pass in the 5 and 6. Didn't seem like he was able to make it 6, but he was right there with PJ waiting for him to take the run right at all.
Bobby Farr, one of the only riders still in the 27s. I go down the list a little bit. Bryce Prince in the 27s as well. 3.3 second gap still between Bobby Farr and PJ Jacobsen.
primer lugar. El último, ¿no?
I think Richie's just kind of going to school on PJ right now. He's starting to study PJ's lines, kind of learn where he might be faster. Looks like PJ is a little guy. I'm not saying that Richie's a big deal, really early on corner entry.
Ahí baja la pierna uno. Casi la pega.
Where he's faster. It looks like Escalante might be a little bit stronger on the brakes. Hard out on those corners, which makes it great for that straightaway out of 10-11.
Yeah, absolutely. Being on track with these guys last year, Richie was one of the only guys that outbroke me. People would all of a sudden Richie come by, I was just like, man, this kid is going for it. So he's very comfortable sliding the bike. He's not ashamed of going in there really deep and putting the pass on people. So a very hard charger of Richie Escalante on that Hudson Racing Yamaha R6, giving PJ Jacobsen all he can handle on his HSB Yamaha. Bobby Farr on these guys.
That's true. I mean, all our riders though in top 5 right now is still consistently doing 127. Still consistently doing 127 for that top 5, and then from 5th to 10th, 128. I mean, it's still a tight race.
So yeah, it looked like that rider that fell in turn 2 was Corey Ventura. I don't know. Battle there with Jason Aguilar was no longer in this race. But the battle on the track right now that's worth watching is this one between Richie Escalante and PJ Jacobsen. And I think Richie's doing the smart thing. Just sit behind PJ. PJ has
You see that?
And they're already coming up on lappers.
Es como derrapó la llanta, güey.
Ya lo lapearon a la última. Está close. Está bueno.
Kelly's starting to really win on these guys.
His last lap of the 27.7 was faster than PJ and Richie. They both turned 27.9s.
27.79.
So fastest guy on track last lap. To a level where he likes it, and the bike's running really good for him. So it'll be interesting to see if Sean Dillon Kelly can catch up and get into podium contention on the M4X Star Suzuki. Yeah, Sean Dillon Kelly looking pretty smooth back there.
Ya,
These
esto
guys
no
are
voy a ganar
on that last lap.
Ya,
On this lap.
se la lleva. Lo que es da un gap, pero da igual.
La
milésima, güey, de segundo.
We saw him at Daytona get it on the podium first ever Daytona 200, and that guy's comfortable, and that's definitely a turn laps. You know, he's sitting there comfortable, and some riders they improve as the race goes on. They get stronger. Other people start to say it's just one of those things where it comes down to rider's character and preference.
Absolutely, and I'm not
se le
sure
arrugó.
about Sean Dillon Kelly's first time competing. I'm sure it is his first time competing here on a 600. But
¿Cuál será el
he's definitely
tiempo
looking
del
strong. He's got
último?
a great crew behind him. Jeremy Foy, he's been here many times.